The value of special drawing rights in the International Monetary Fund is decided on the basis of a basket of the world's 5 leading currencies: the US dollar, the European Union's euro, the Japanese yen, the United Kingdom's pound, and China's yuan. These 5 currencies decide world trade and in a way establish a country's monopoly in international trade. So it is highly important for a country like India, which is the third largest economy in the world in terms of purchasing power parity, to make its currency globalized. Hi and welcome to TFI English, the national socio-political analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I am your host Piyush, and if you haven't subscribed to the TFI English channel yet, please hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon to receive all the latest updates. Coming back to the story in this video, I will tell you why India-Russia should not use yuan for trade. The adoption of a currency in international trade reflects a country's economic stability and provides strategic leverage to influence the International Monetary Fund's decision. It also builds confidence among international investors to invest in IMF's recognized currency's domestic market. According to a recent report published in Economic Times, an Indian cement maker has bought Russian coal using Chinese yuan. The report suggests that the transaction has been made following the international sanctions on Russian trade in US dollars and European Union's decision to debar Russia from the SWIFT international payment system. It is reported that Russian coal producer Siberian Coal Energy Company exported its coal to HDFC Bank-backed cement maker Ultratech for 172.7 million yuan. The transaction has been made through the China-based HSBC Bank, and a letter of credit has been issued by HDFC's Mumbai branch to the China Evernight banks. The transaction happened through a correspondent bank that does not possess any sanctions liabilities of US dollars. Following Russia's special operations in Ukraine, a mammoth of sanctions have been imposed on Russian traders and their businesses. Russia is one of the largest producers of energy resources like coal, crude, and gas. Sanctions of the West provided energy deficit countries like China and India an opportunity to import energy resources at a discounted rate from Russia. Barred to trade in US dollars, Russian companies are searching for alternate currencies for the transaction to bypass sanctions and continue with their exports. Although rupee-ruble trade has been allowed between India and Russia, but the Russian traders are preferably opting to accept the Chinese yuan. It is due to fact that China has a huge export base and is an ideologue partner of Russia. It is important to understand that the extensive use of Chinese currency will strengthen its position in international trade. Internationalizing the yuan will lead to a decrease in dominance of US dollars in global trade. Further, the space vacated by the dollars would be replaced by the yuan. Since World War II, the use of dollars in international trade has helped United States to establish its hegemony in the world. The resilient currency provided the country with a stable economy and built a conducive environment for investments. Further dominating positions in the International Monetary Fund and other multilateral organizations helped them to tweak the financial and economic policies of the world. In a way, the road to superpower goes through the huge market expansion of the country, and so the American hegemony was established. International recognition of a country's currency comes in front of the basket of currency recognized by the IMF. But despite being one of the largest economies in the world, the Indian currency rupee has not been recognized. India is one of the most resilient and fastest growing economies in the world. India is the world's third largest economy in terms of PPP and sixth in the terms of nominal GDP. Further, reports suggest that India with about 8 trillion US dollars will become the third largest, replacing Japan, Germany and the United Kingdom by 2030. So it is very imperative to support the economic expansion of the country with a stable currency and a resilient export base. The transactions with Russia should be made in Indian rupees to internationalize the currency's value. Giving leverage to India, rupees in international trade will stabilize the currency's value and develop the confidence of international investors in the country's growth. The recurring effect of investment and economic expansion will boost the export market and will help recognizing Indian rupees in the International Monetary Fund's special drawing rights assets.